is no other way. There is no other way. You know your circus tent is falling in on itself, on itself. You took the money and a net of safety for yourself, for yourself. Yeah, there's no other way, no other way.
Hey guys, Charlie here from StogieReview.com. I know it's been a while since you've seen my smiling face, but you know, work and family responsibilities often get in the way with my ability to well, both smoke cigars and, you know, put together some content for blog posts. But here I am on a breezy, unseasonably warm but really foggy morning, and figured with some rain on the horizon I should go ahead and get something done. I was gonna, you know, wanted to do a first impressions video. I know that's mostly what I'm doing lately, but I just haven't had the time for something more in depth, and I wanted to do something kind of interesting, so I dug through some of my IPCPR samples from this past summer and wanted to pull out something interesting. And what I've got today is the E cigar, just the letter E, if you can see that. This is from BOTL, Brother of the Leaf LLC, who also makes the Esencia line of cigars, and I think this is a new line, so it's not E from Esencia. It's actually a whole new cigar. And we talked with Mark Aub at IPCPR in the Palio and BOTL and Esencia booth about the cigar, and you know, really there isn't that much information about it. I don't think the cigar has been released yet. I know nothing about the composition blend wise, but what I do know is that both Walt from Stogie Review, obviously, and Cigar Craig have, you know, really liked the cigars that they smoked, and they just provided sort of a brief mention about them. So I figured, hey, this might be an interesting one to do a first impressions video. Plus, it's a bit on the mild to medium side. Good idea for a initial cigar of the day. So I figured, why not do this one? So looking over the cigar, looks very nice. There's a bit of tooth to it, sort of a lighter brown color, a few sort of thin veins. Like I said, lots of tooth. Seems really, you know, well put together. Off of it, I'm getting a lot of chocolate. Just a lot of milk chocolate off the wrapper. Oh, interesting. The foot has sort of a dark fruity kind of character, but there's quite a bit of depth there. Go ahead and get this cut. Oh, by the way, with a Palio cutter, also from BOTL LLC, if you can see their logo up in there. Anyway, cut this cap right off. Nice open draw. Similar to what I was getting off the foot with that dark fruit, but there's a bit more, a bit of woodiness to it. Try to get this lit, even though it's a bit breezy. With my, this is a Cigar plunge lighter, which apparently has been recalled. I don't know if you saw some of the press releases on the other cigar blogs, but I guess they have an issue where, you know, later on the lifespan of this lighter, it'll stay lit even though the, you know, the top is closed. So I want to keep an eye on that and maybe send it back to Cigar for some warranty service. Yeah, it's sort of a kind of breezy. Might have some trouble with this. Okay. So right off the bat, I'm getting quite a lot of flavor. There's some spice that I would call more of a baker spice that's really strong in there, and it's not a pepper, and it's not a, you know, it's not a like a spiciness like a heat, but just a lot of sort of you you know, the kind of flavors you get from pastries, kind of, you know, that sort of, not really cinnamon, but sort of that baker spice kind of thing. Lots of smoke, as you can see. Yeah, it's not quite, this is my fault that it's not quite even. Hopefully that'll fix that right there. Like I said, it's a bit breezy. You can probably hear the noise with the wind. Yeah, tremendous draw. Great amount of smoke. Just a blast of flavor. There's a lot of creaminess in there. There's underlying sweetness. I know a lot of people have called this a really sweet and creamy cigar. Mark Obb in the IPCPR video we recorded with him said that he was really trying to go for as much flavor as he could possibly pack into a mild to medium cigar. Something to remind him of a cigar that's not available in the U.S. and I guess is no longer being manufactured. But anyway, I'll continue smoking this. I'll check back in the first third and give you an update at that point. All right, I'm back at the end of the first third, excuse me, of the E cigar. The E, you see right there? I guess the E is from Esencia. This is BOTL Cigars, the folks behind Palio Cutters, Palio. Cigar smoking beautifully, great draw, great smoke, tons of flavor. The ash is a bit fragile. It's nice and white, but it's a bit fragile. And like I said, the breeze today is sort of knocking it off in about half-inch chunks. Flavor-wise, I'm getting a lot of what I had before with that baking spice and the sweetness and the cream. And there's a nice woody component that's gone in. It's going great with my coffee and just smoking terrific. So far so good. Walt and Craig are definitely right with their initial assessment. So I'm going to keep smoking this, and I'll let you know how things progress. All right, towards the end of the second third here of my E cigar from BOTL, Palio, Esencia, Mark Obb, that whole crew. So things are going really, really well. The ash is still fragile, and sort of the wind is knocking it off, but it's still smoking beautifully. The burn is doing a very good job in this breeze. No touch-ups or anything. It's got a bit of a wave, but nothing severe at all. Draw is absolutely fantastic. Smoke is absolutely fantastic. A lot of the same flavors. It's still giving me that really big, bold, rich flavors. Maybe a slight change up. That baking spice has started to fade. It's getting more of the sweetness and cream and that woodiness. It's sort of a woody twang, or maybe a little bit of a metallic twang, which is actually something that I like quite a bit. It's got a nice long finish to it. It's going, like I said before, going great with my morning coffee. It's definitely in that sort of maybe on the medium minus side, just under medium, which, you know, I think they've definitely hit the mark on trying to pack a lot of flavor into a sort of mild to medium cigar. So I'm definitely enjoying this. I'm going to smoke this right down to the end, and then I'll check back in with you and give you my final thoughts. Stay tuned. All right, getting down right at the end here of my E cigar from BOTL, Esencia, Mark Obb, all them. Don't want the band to burn here. Should have taken that off already. Anyway, I'm just absolutely thrilled with how the cigar has performed. Like I said, just the first sample that I've smoked, but you know, we already heard what Walt and Craig had to say, and they really liked it too. So add me to the list of people who are very impressed with this E cigar. I think the only, like I said, burn has been awesome. Draw, smoke, flavors. In the final third, sort of echoing what I got in the second third with that sort of woody or metallic twang coming to the forefront. I've definitely enjoyed it. It's been a fantastic morning cigar. Never got above that sort of just under medium strength. So I think they've really, hit it right on the mark with what they were trying to do here. I guess the only flaw is sort of a slightly delicate ash that really wasn't able to tap us off or wear it hold up in this breeze, but absolutely fantastic, and I can definitely see myself, keeping a number of these on hand to have as a really, really flavorful, enjoyable, first cigar of the day, morning cigar. So this one's starting to pick up. I need to get back inside. So great cigar. So thanks to Markov for the sample, and thanks for watching. See you later.